Welcome to Legal Principles of Surveying. My name is Chris Riles. I will be your instructor for this semester. This is the Spring 2014 online semester for Legal Principles of Surveying. All these videos are from East Central Community College in Decatur, Mississippi, and hosted by your instructor. What is Legal Principles of Surveying? Many of you may be wondering, why are we even taking this course? This course is focused on the legal aspects of the surveying profession. At some level, at some point, you decided to pursue surveying to some degree, perhaps, and this class is part of your education that you need to pursue your board exam. Along with terminology, we'll navigate through boundary history, court cases that pertain to property, ownership of that property, and the role in legal proceedings as a surveyor. We have a special role as a surveyor to identify things, but we are not necessarily ones who give legal advice, if that makes sense. So some of the student learning outcomes from this course: once you complete this course, you'll be able to apply the legal aspects of surveying. You'll be able to prepare survey plats and legal descriptions of property. You'll understand the ethical responsibilities of professional surveyors. You'll be able to list and study the minimum standards of surveying for plat creation and data collection. And you'll also understand the requirements for the professional surveying license in the state of Mississippi. Course information. Of course, my name is Mr. Chris Riles. Our class meetings will be online, and some of the materials you will need a textbook, you'll need internet access, you'll also need a W Acrobat 10.0 or higher to download the PDFs. If you do not have a copy of Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, PowerPoint, I will post all of the slides and handouts that will be PDF format if you do not have access to those programs, but you need to let me know within the first week of class that you will need that. The textbook for this class is Brown's Boundary Control and Legal Principles, 6th edition. This book is available in the ECCC bookstore. It's also available from Amazon as an ebook. You can also get it from Amazon as a textbook. You can also rent the book as well. If you plan on pursuing a surveying license, you'll want to purchase and keep this textbook. This is a very, very useful textbook. It is one of mine that I keep and hang on to very closely, along with some of the other legal books that I have. But this is one of the best out there right now. The price is a little bit steep, but I promise you it'll be worth it down the road when you take your board exam. So what material will be used in this course? We'll cover chapters 1 through 6, 8 through 12, 14, and 15 in the course of the textbook, along with references to several other books, pamphlets, reports, historical references, so on and so forth. It's the intention of the instructor to introduce you to an overall view of surveying history and how it impacts current state and federal law. I believe that looking back at history of the surveying, we'll be able to understand better why the law is the way it is today. References to all materials will be given in a bibliography on the last lecture slides. So if you look at the very last set of slides, I will have a bibliography listing all of my sources. Much of this material is not available for internet download, but can be found in local libraries. Some of it you can find on the internet if you look hard enough, but some of the material I have combed through over years of research, and I give it to you now in slide format. Talking about Canvas, we will use Canvas for this course. Of course, this is an online course. We'll follow Canvas very closely. It's your responsibility to download or print all materials for this course. Because you say, "I didn't know," is not an excuse. Quizzes and tests will be given via Canvas. You will be given time during the week to complete these assignments. I will give you a week to complete all of your assignments for that chapter or set of chapters that we are reading on. And you will also be responsible for making time for your proctored exams. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I've got a video that I've emailed out to everybody, and it's also posted on Canvas. You can watch that video on how the course will be used in Canvas. It's very short, very brief, but if you're familiar with Canvas, just go out there and start looking at Canvas and get an idea of what I've got posted. We will be using modules throughout the semester. This section will contain the following based on online weeks: PowerPoint slides and PDFs, handouts, videos, discussion boards, assignments, etc., etc. Quizzes and tests will be at the bottom of the module section, and they will be separate, where your quizzes will be something you take online at home. Your tests and exams will be something that you take as proctored. So my grading scale: weekly Canvas quizzes are going to be 20%. Weekly assignments, which may be your reading assignments. I may have an extra assignment for you to do for research. Proctored exams will be 30%. Semester assignment will be 20%. And the final exam will be 10%. You will be required to make arrangements to take 4 proctored exams throughout the semester, 3 regular exams, and then the final exam. That means you will have to attend campus or your local community college to take these proctored exams. It's your responsibility to read the announcements and to use the tentative schedule to know when exams are available. I will tell you and I'll remind you again and again through announcements, but it is your responsibility to make time for these tests. You will have to go to your local e-learning center in order to take the exam. If you have any questions about it, I am available to you, but you can follow the instructions on Canvas. There's a set of instructions there that will link you. You can also go to eCentral's webpage and look at the e-learning and sign up for a test. But you will have 3 of those throughout the semester. They're spaced out about every 4 weeks, but there are a couple that are 2 weeks apart, so just be careful and look at your tentative course schedule and listen to me. That's pretty much what I'm asking. According to the attendance policy for this course, you're allowed 3 absences. The way we're going to view an absence is you did not turn in something. It's measured by contact with students via assignments or discussion boards. If you don't do a discussion board and assignment for that week, that is assumed to be an absence. Even if you try to come back and do it later, it's still going to be assumed as an absence. If I have 3 of those, you will be dropped from the course. On the 4th, when it happens on the 4th, you will be dropped from the course. If you are dropped from the course and wish to return, you will have to discuss the situation with me first. If you bring evidence of your merit or you come talk to me about the problem, I will consider reinstating you. I have dropped students from online courses before. I'm not afraid to do that, so please don't make me do that, but that's just kind of our attendance policy. If you want to contact me, here are the many different ways that you can contact me. You can contact me through email at criles@eccc.edu. I have a project email for files that we cannot upload to Canvas, which we may have some this semester, criles.eccc@gmail.com. You can call me on my office phone at 601-635-6257. I recommend that you leave a short, brief, and to the point voicemail because I'm in and out of the office quite often. And if you want to come by and visit me, I'm in Tucker Technology, room 306. That is all the information for the syllabus. I recommend that you read the syllabus, look at the information on there on Canvas, and then just continue to follow my instruction. The next video will go over the brief history, starting from ancient up through a brief history of ancient through colonial time surveying, and then we'll continue on for the next week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope to see you soon.